How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Football Fan Forever, and it is Week 10 here at MetLife Stadium. The New York Jets getting ready to take on the Miami Dolphins. Both teams enter with identical 5-3 records. They're tied for the lead in a very competitive AFC East division, and the winner today will have sole possession of first place as we continue the third quarter of this season. The Jets are looking to finish off their 3-game homestand on a positive note. They've won their last 2 games and 4 out of their last 5. However, they only beat the Patriots by 1 point a week ago, and they know they'll need a better offensive effort if they're going to want to take control of their own destiny in the AFC East. The visiting Dolphins also won last week 21-17 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tight end Mike Gesicki caught 2 of Tagovailoa's 3 touchdown passes on the day, and we will see the Dolphin offense first as Greg Zuerlein gets us underway here in Week 10. This kick sailing to the back of the end zone, and it will not be returnable for Jakeem Grant. So Tua Tagovailoa and this Dolphin offense, wearing their bright orange throwbacks, will take over on their own 25. Tagovailoa enters today's game only 10 touchdown passes compared to 8 interceptions on the season, as the left-hander will start 5 wide on 1st and 10. Jets bring 4, Tagovailoa with time. Eric Armstead pursuing, and the pass over the middle to Albert Wilson will pick up 9 yards to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 1. Jordan Howard in the game as the Dolphins are missing Myles Gaskin. Here's play action for Tagovailoa. He'll look to the right side, and the catch is made by Adam Shaheen for a first down. The Dolphins made protecting Tagovailoa a priority when they took left tackle Jackie Riddle in the draft. However, there's not too much turnover on this Dolphins roster. Mike Gesicki, Devontae Parker, and Albert Wilson are still the weapons. Here's a 2nd and 10 and a handoff to Howard. He bounces off 1 tackle and is taken down after a gain of 7 to make it 3rd and 3. Jets crowding the line here on 3rd and short, and play action. Delgado is there. Tagovailoa bounces off of him, fires short. There's Howard. He's in space inside the 25 and tackled by Blasson Austin at the 20. A huge play on 3rd and short. I thought for sure James Delgado was going to have another sack, but just a tough play for the rookie. He misread the play action and then bounced off Tagovailoa, giving up the big conversion, and Miami has first down yardage to the 20-yard line. Here's a handoff to Howard, and that time Delgado doesn't miss. It's a short gain for the bruising running back to set up 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa in the shotgun, hard counts. Now he'll motion in a wide receiver, looks like Wilson. And back to pass. Time for Tagovailoa. He'll fire over the middle. There's Devontae Parker to the 5. He had 6 catches for 63 yards in the score a week ago, and now it's 1st and goal Miami from the 5. First down handoff to Howard. He bounces off Delgado and will be wrapped up by Mosley at the 4. That will make it 2nd and goal. Rookie fullback George Hale is in the game. Howard will follow him to the right side, and he's wrapped up by Eric Armstead at the 5. It's a loss of 1 to make it 3rd and goal. This defense had a huge goal line stand a week ago against the Patriots. They're looking to do the same here as it's 3rd and goal. Tagovailoa to the right side, and Bradley McDougald wraps up the ball carrier at the 3. There's a stop, and Miami will be forced to send out their field goal unit, Joey Sly, to make it 3-0. So Miami is on the board. They lead in this one after their first drive. Sam Darnold comes in. He had a couple of interceptions last week, but he's closing in on 2,000 yards on the season, and all in all has had a much improved season. His completion percentage is up 12 points over this time last year, as he'll start in the shotgun. Le'Veon Bell to his left. Darnold back to pass. He's got time, firing over the middle, and it's caught by Christopher Herndon at the 38-yard line, a gain of 12. We've seen Herndon take on a larger role in the passing game this season, as he gets the nod there on 1st down, as Darnold lines up under center on 2nd and 9, play action. Darnold under pressure, looking to the left side. Chris Manners Sanders has it. The blocking tight end with just his second reception on the season. It's a gain of 20, and the Jets are in plus territory. Moving the ball well through the air. Here's a handoff to Anthony McFarland, and he's wrapped up on his first career carry for a loss of 1. This Miami defense, they're strong in the secondary, but the front seven has some question marks, particularly their linebackers outside of Kyle Van Noy don't have any standout playmakers. However, the cornerback duo of Byron Jones and Xavier Howard are as dangerous as ever. Here's a 3rd and 11. Pressure is picked up over the middle. There's Daryl Hodge to the 20. It's a gain of 23. And now the Jets inside the red zone. 1st and 10, delayed give to Bell. He redirects, juking his way forward. It's a gain of 7. New York on the move. And it's 2nd and 3. Kaleem Ballage in the game. He gets the call, and he will move the sticks, fighting his way forward to the 7. It's a gain of 6 to make it 1st and goal. Under center is Darnold. Single back look. 3 wide receivers. Darnold with time, and now throwing it away as a flag flies in. They're going to say that was intentional grounding, that Sam Darnold did not get outside the tackle box, and that will back up the Jets to the 17-yard line on 2nd and goal. Darnold to the air. Blitz is brought. He's got time. Firing short. There's Jamison Crowder juking his way to the 12. And now Crowder is shaken up, clutching at that shoulder. The NFL's leading wide receiver will exit the game here as it's 3rd and goal from the 11. Lawrence Cager in the game. He lines up on the right side of the formation. Darnold back to pass. He's got time. Fires to the end zone. It's caught. Brashad Perryman hauls it in. And the Jets will score on their opening drive. Number 3 on the year for Brashad Perryman as the Jets take a 7-3 lead. Miami getting the ball back. They're on their own 35 to start this drive. As a delayed give to Jordan Howard. He's got a little bit of a lane and will pick up about 4 yards on his 5th carry. Miami's run game off to a slow start. This will lead to a 3rd and 6. Tagovailoa back to pass, looking to the right side, and the conversion to Jakeem Grant. They'll get just enough to move the sticks. Tagovailoa starting 6 of 8 through the air. This will make it 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Tagovailoa in the shotgun. He'll hand off to Howard, and he's swarmed by some Jets. It's another short gain. And Tagovailoa once again facing a 3rd and long. In the shotgun, Mike Gesicki in the game. As Tagovailoa is back to pass, firing short for Howard. That won't do it, and he's wrapped up by a combination of Mosley and Delgado as we end the 1st quarter. New York leading 7-3 and starting the 2nd quarter with the ball. As here's a fake flip. Le'Veon Bell is wrapped up in the backfield. Great open field tackle there as a holding call will knock the Jets back. And they'll get a little bit of that yardage back on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 11. Under pressure is Darnold. He fires to the right side. What a catch by Brashad Perryman. It's an impressive gain of 7 to make it a manageable 3rd and 4. Darnold back to pass, and he will fire short. There's Daryl Hodge with 1st down yardage to the 26. Darnold starting 7 of 8 through the air. After an encroachment penalty, here's 1st and 5. Le'Veon Bell with a lane. You could have driven a truck through that. Great blocking by this interior line. An excellent push to move the sticks for the Jets as it's 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Darnold back to pass. He's got all day to throw. Now fires over the middle for Hodge, and it's caught in Miami territory. Darnold over 100 yards through the air as the Jets offense is rolling to start this game. Here's Ballage redirecting as he's taken down after a gain of 2. Another flag flies in. It's another hold on this offensive line, and that will back the Jets up 1st and 18 from midfield. Handoff going to Le'Veon Bell. He stumbles and manages to recover. It's a gain of 7 to make it 2nd and 11. 4 wide for Darnold on 2nd down. 4-man rush as Darnold firing over the middle. That was behind Perryman. Lucky that wasn't picked off as it's 3rd down. The passing game was effective on 3rd and long last week. They face one here. Darnold under pressure, fires it to the left side. It's intercepted! Xavier Howard in front of Brashad Perryman, and he'll return this one to about the 41-yard line. A bad read by Darnold as he had a man breaking open over the middle of the field. Instead, it's an arm punt on 3rd and long as the Dolphins will take over. Now looking deep down the left side, knocked away from Devontae Parker. Levi Wallace is playing really good football for the Jets this year. That'll make it 2nd and 10. Jordan Howard on the give, and he will gain 7 yards to make it 3rd and 3. 4 wide for Tagovailoa on 3rd down. He's in the shotgun. Back to pass, firing over the middle. There's Wilson, and he will juke his way to the 45 of New York. 1st down, Dolphins. A lot of spread looks for this offense so far. Here's 5 wide on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa alone in the shotgun. He's back to pass, firing short for Gesicki. He jukes out a man, bounces off a tackle, and picks up 4 yards. C.J. Mosley on the stop, and it's 2nd and 6. Tagovailoa in the shotgun. Jordan Howard to his left on 2nd down, and that delayed give is blown up. Folorenzo Fatukasi in the backfield for a loss of 4. It's 3rd and 10. 3 wide receivers and a split backfield for Tua. He's back to pass off play action, firing to the right side, and that's knocked away in traffic. Arthur Maulet may have had a chance at a pick, but the Dolphins send out Joey Sly for a 62-yard attempt. Wind blowing right to left. The kick is up and off the crossbar and in. What a kick. There wasn't even a whole lot of wind behind him. They just sent him out there. It bounces off the crossbar and up and through. So Miami trims the deficit to 1. What a gutsy call. It pays off as Darnold back to pass on 2nd and 6. He'll fire short for Le'Veon Bell. That's a gain of 4. Darnold had a really strong start to the game, but threw an interception last drive. Here's a 3rd and 2. They'll hand off to Kaleem Ballage. That'll be close, but I think he got it. 1st down, Jets. Ballage still in the game. Here's a 2nd and 9. 3 wide for the Jets. Darnold with time, looking to the left side. There's Ballage. He jukes out a man and fights his way to the 41. That will make it 3rd and 2. Ballage still in the game here. Same formation, they'll hand off to the bruising running back, and he'll follow his blockers to the 47. It's a gain of 6 and another New York 1st down. Le'Veon Bell checks back in. They'll hand off to him, and there's nowhere for him to go. Great stop by Christian Wilkins at the 46-yard line. 3rd and 11 here for the Jets. Darnold back to pass. He's under pressure, firing deep for Perryman, and knocked away. The play made by Eric Rowe, the safety, and the Jets will be forced to punt. Here's Braden Mann. This is a nice punting situation. He can pin the Dolphins deep just before the 2-minute warning here, as this one will get away, angling towards the right sideline and out of bounds at the 4. What a job by the New York Jets punter, as Miami backed way up here. 1st and 10. A quick throw out to Wilson, and he'll be stopped at the 3 right before the 2-minute warning. The Dolphins have to be careful here. They're inside their own 5, and the running game has not been playing well so far here today. The interior of this line is one of the weakest in the league. Here's a handoff to Howard. He bounces off a tackle and is taken down. They're saying he was tackled at the 1. New York uses their first timeout as it's 3rd and 13. 3 tight ends and George Hale in the game. Here's a handoff to Hale, and he's stopped in the backfield. Kel Kohler took him down for a safety. 9-6 is your score as a rookie linebacker blitzes through the line. No one picked him up, and Hale took a terrible lane there. The Jets will take over on their own 24 after putting 2 points on the board. Here's Darnold back to pass on 1st and 10. Minute 41. He looks up the left sideline. The catch is made by Josh Doctson at the 49. Going hurry up here is Sam Darnold. 1st and 10. New York with 2 timeouts. They've got some momentum here. Darnold rolling to his right. He's chased, firing on the move, and that is off the mark. Looking again for Doctson. It'll be 2nd and 10. Over the middle now, there's KhaDarel Hodge to the 34, New York. continuing to play with tempo here. They've got plenty of time and 2 timeouts. Ball on the 34-yard line as Darnold back to pass. He looks deep for Hodge. It's single coverage, and he brings it down at the 5. These whack-up wide receivers stepping up after the injury to Jamison Crowder. New York using their second timeout here. It's 1st and goal, and out comes LaMarcus Albert in the pistol. Maybe some read option. No, he's going to throw this one. Well protected, firing his first career touchdown pass on his first career attempt. LaMarcus Albert, 5 yards for number 5, and the Jets will take a 16-6 lead here as Greg Zuerlein comes in. The PAT is up, and it's good. So with 28 seconds to go, New York with a 10-point lead. Miami maybe trying to get those points back here on 2nd and 5. Tagovailoa floating to the right side, intercepted by Bradley McDougald. So a chance for the Jets to add even more points before the half here. They've got the ball on Miami's 34-yard line, 18 seconds to go, and 1 timeout as Darnold firing downfield for Perryman. He makes the catch at the 16-yard line. Their last touchdown, less than 15 seconds to go according to the game clock. Here's 5 wide for Darnold from the 16. He's back to pass, firing for Hodge. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. This is reminding me of the Kansas City game where the Jets scored 14 points at the end of the half to stun the Chiefs going into halftime. Instead here, they're scoring 14 unanswered to take a huge lead over the Dolphins. A stunning series of events as Tagovailoa just heaves this one deep before halftime, and CJ Mosley brings it down. The Hail Mary attempt coming down in the hands of the Jets veteran linebacker. Let's go to halftime, everyone. Your New York Jets lead 23-6. They're dominating in this one. What a Thursday night game. They're not showing any signs of fatigue despite the short week, as a win today will put them in sole control of the AFC East. We'll keep an eye on the Bills-Seahawks game later on this week as New York starts the second half with the ball, 2nd and 10 from their own 24. Here's a carry for Le'Veon Bell, and he's taken down after a gain of 5, averaging 4 yards a carry here for the Jets. We've seen Kaleem Ballage stepping in as running back number 2 here today, as Brashad Perryman moves to 6 for the Jets here on their opening drive in the 3rd quarter. Boston Scott checks in. He'll get the handoff, cutting to the left side, bouncing off a tackle, accelerating into space, and he's taken down 141-yard line to the other. It's a gain of 18 for the shifty running back. Here's 1st and 10 play action for Darnold. He's back to pass, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah back at the 45-yard line. That will lead to a 3rd and 24 as Ballage will get the call. He's wrapped up. No running room for the bruising back there, and the Jets will punt. Tua is standing on his own 5-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8 from the 10. The quick pass to Mike Gesicki is caught for 11 yards as one of the longer passing plays all day, as Tagovailoa has yet to reach 100 yards through the air in this one. Here's another 2nd and 8. Tua checking this one down. Howard, and he's met behind the line. Stephen Donnelly, the rookie strong safety, on the play there. He's going to see some snaps in this one as his play in coverage has impressed coaches so far this year. Here's a 3rd and 11, and the tackle is made by Vince Beagle at the 28. Miami will punt. This New York defense is absolutely suffocating so far today. And the offense has been pretty good too. 23 points on the board, and we're midway through the 3rd quarter. Darnold taking another shot, and it's caught by Christopher Herndon. A gain of 20 for the big tight end. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 42. Darnold again back to pass, as that's been working for the Jets here today. Here's a short pass to Kaderil Hodge, who's been Darnold's favorite target. That will gain 9 yards. 2nd and 1, Keelan Culver in the game, and Le'Veon Bell will move the sticks to the 45 of Miami. It is 1st and 10, New York. Darnold in the shotgun handoff, going to Le'Veon Bell. He's got some room, and he's taken down by Camus Grieger Hill. And a face mask call, not too difficult of a call to make there. It's 1st and 10 New York from the 22-yard line. Just outside the red zone, here's the pass to Josh Doctson underneath, and he'll roll ahead for a gain of 9. Darnold over 250 yards passing in this one. He's looking for his 3rd touchdown pass on the day. Here's a quick one to Christopher Herndon, who changes directions and will be taken down at the 6. A loss of 4 on 1st and goal. Here's 2nd and goal for Le'Veon Bell, and he's speared at the 9. What a tackle by Byron Jones. That will make it 3rd and goal. Darnold back to pass. He's got time looking to the left side. Nearly intercepted, and he missed a man wide open in the end zone. New York has to settle for 3. It's a 20-point lead here with just over 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And Miami is just not taking any shots down the field. Tagovailoa is playing very passively here, and that's harming their chances of making any kinds of plays on offense. As here's another short pass. That will get the 1st down. They needed 2 yards. They got 3. Under 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. To a back to pass. He'll fire short for Wilson, juking his way for a 1st down. As that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 26-6 is your score. Jets looking to close this one out, as New York is looking at their 6th victory on the season. As there is Gesicki. He breaks several tackles. Wow. He's electrifying after the catch, especially for someone his size. That will give Miami the ball on the 41-yard line. Here's 5 wide, and again looking for Shaheen. The catch is made. He runs over a man and is taken down at the 25. Miami can still get back in this one. It's a 3-touchdown game. As a bunch formation on 1st and 10. They set up the screen for Howard. He's got blockers in front of him. Inside the 20, down to the 15. 157 yards on the day for Tagovailoa. Here's 5 wide on 2nd and 11. He's back to pass, 4-man rush. Looking over the middle, and the catch is made by Wilson at the 4. Goal to go, Miami. 3 tight ends on the field here on 1st and goal. Jordan Howard, the lone back, he gets the call, redirecting to the right side, and he hangs onto the ball. James Delgado tried to rip it out, as the Jets have had their struggles against the run this year, but not today. Just 20 total yards, as that will set up 2nd and goal. LaShawn Rowland in the game. Tagovailoa back to pass. He's got time, and now he got it away. I don't know how he did that. The pressure applied by Eric Armstead, and Tua able to throw it away. Here's 3rd and goal. Running out of time, and down goes Tua. Quinion Williams with the sack at the 9. And the offense will stay on the field. They're going for it here on 4th and goal. Everyone going to the end zone, taking a shot, and that's nearly intercepted. As it is, it's knocked away, and the Jets will take over on downs. Here's a 3rd and 4 from the 15. Darnold with time, looking deep for Hodge, and it's caught between 3 defenders. Those are the kinds of throws that Darnold's been able to make all day, and his receivers are rewarding him with making tough catches in traffic. However, you'd like to be able to lean on your run game a little bit more here late in the 4th quarter, but that's not working as well as hoped. Here's Bashad Perryman on the outside, and a great play made by Byron Jones to deny him the 1st. However, Miami is running out of time here. 4.5 minutes to go. They still need 3 touchdowns as everyone's covered downfield. Quinion Williams with his 2nd sack back at the 15. It's 3rd and 15 for the Dolphins. Under center, quick drop and a quick throw. Devontae Parker with the catch at the 25. As it will be 4th and 5. Miami with really no choice but to go for it here. 5 wide for Tua. Quick throw up the left sideline, and that is knocked away. Howard couldn't hang on through the hit by Marcus May, and now it's backups in the game for the Jets. 3 minutes to go. LaMarcus Albert hands off to Khalil Balash, who runs over a man in the secondary. He's down to the 13. We might see Albert's second pass attempt on the season here. He's under center on 2nd and 12 at the 2-minute warning. He's back to pass, and down he goes. The Dolphins brought pressure, and Albert never saw it. 3rd and 19, hand off to Le'Veon Bell. He breaks a tackle and is taken down at the 11. So the Jets add 3, and they will improve to 6 and 3 on the season. The Dolphins fall to 5 and 4. Just a few plays left in this one, as now Miami trying to stretch the field. Here's a deep shot taken and knocked away. Stephen Donnelly again in coverage. He's looked good patrolling the field there. As a 3rd and inches up the left sideline, there's a catch made by Wilson. He steps out of bounds at the 45. 12 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. 2 timeouts for Miami. This one all but over, but here's a deep shot taken, and the catch is made. So a little suspense here. Can the Jets keep Miami out of the end zone? 5 seconds on the clock. The check down to Howard, and he's wrapped up as time expires at the 10. That's the ball game, everyone. New York wins their 3rd straight. A thoroughly dominating effort here today against the Miami Dolphins, who didn't get anything going until late and only scored 2 field goals on the day. One of them came from 62 yards away. If that gives you an idea of how well both sides of the ball played for the Jets. Sam Darnold has one of his best games as a pro. We were just able to throw all over the Miami Dolphins secondary. The run game, when it worked, it worked. It wasn't spectacular, but it wasn't awful either. Le'Veon Bell had almost 5 yards a carry. Khalil Balaj averaged 4 yards a carry. Boston Scott had a couple of nice runs for us here today. And how about Kaderil Hodge stepping up when Jamison Crowder went down with an injury? 8 catches, 144 yards, and a touchdown. Perriman with 2 touchdown grabs. It was a really solid effort for the New York passing game, and a much needed get well game after not really moving the ball as effectively as they would have liked last week against the Patriots. However, I think the game ball has to go to the defense, specifically the pass defense. Miami made it a little bit easier on us by not taking too many deep shots, but we managed to not give up a whole lot of yards through the air until the end of this one. For as many times as Tua dropped back to pass, only giving up 234 yards through the air is really solid any way you look at it. We were blanketing their short and intermediate routes and taking away just about everything they tried that went deep, and reduced them to a one-dimensional team that had to dink and dunk to try and move the ball, and even that wasn't working. We completely shut down their run game, and their passing game wasn't able to move the sticks effectively against us. So a thorough domination of a fellow AFC East team. This is the statement win the Jets have been looking for all year. They've won a lot of close games. Now it's time to really start putting the pieces together and winning games by a bunch. And here's a 29-6 victory that does just that. We get an important tiebreaker over an AFC East rival in this surprisingly competitive season. We lead the division. We're 6 and 3, and the gauntlet continues next week. We continue our tour of the AFC East with our second game this year against the Buffalo Bills. They were victorious this week as well, meaning that they've been managing to keep pace with us in the AFC East. We're going to need Quinnen Williams to be at his best. He had 2 sacks today and continues to work on his run defense. Stephen Donnelly also gets an upgrade. I've been very impressed with his play, and that bodes well for the team going forward, as both Bradley McDougald and Marcus May are potential free agents at the end of the season. Here's a look at the standings. There's still no separation between any of these teams. If we lose next week, we're right back to where we began, with everything knotted up in the AFC East. So this is a really exciting race we've got going in the AFC East. Any of these 4 teams could make a move. As next week we're taking on the Buffalo Bills. We beat them 20-17 earlier this season, but they've been finding their groove recently. That's all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone. A safe and healthy holiday. I will have the next episode up for you guys probably on Sundays, so have a good one, and I will catch you next time.